What's up, Libra? It's your girl, Ivy Ladone, your fitness mystic, and today we're going to find out what it is that you are transforming in the month of April 2024. Libras, if you're into things like this, I ask that you please give this video a like because it tells me that you do, and I'll just have to make more. By the way, one of you is receiving a free reading at the end of this one based off of last month. If you'd like to be nominated for a personal free reading in the next month, then you need to do three things. Number one, make sure that you're subscribed or you follow this channel. Number two, make sure you like this video. And number three, place your name below so I can shout you out. All right, Libra, let's go ahead and dive right in. Highest vibrational messages for the collective sign Libra for the month of April 2024. What is Libra transforming? Which energetic center points should we look at for the month of April 2024 for Libra? Thank you for these messages, Spirit. All right, you guys, let's see those Libra emojis below. I want to see the scales. I want to see the Libra sign. I want to see beauty through art. All of the Libra things. Also, checking in on you because I know that we're in an oracle reading, but, you know, we also, whoa. Okay. We'll keep that. Okay. I was ready to do more. And I was just not expecting that abrupt halt. I could have done more, but to be honest with you, this is intuitive, you know, and I was just going to tell you that. I feel like we should just pause here. So we're going to pause here. Okay, wow. Sorry, that was very okay, so I want to say that actually. So everything that happens in this reading, I take literal because there's preparation before this happens and there's prayer. We open up ourselves to the quantum physics, ourselves meaning my intuitive guidance is like on active mode. It's like, all right, here we go, receiving, ready. So anything that kind of happens in this moment, I'm just like, interesting, got it. And so take what resonates, leave the rest. But I do feel that listen, I just want to say this. I was just going to tell you while I got interrupted by these two cards that your sign is in the South Node. So I was going to ask you how you been? How you been, Libra? How you been? And if you're not sure what the South Node represents or what this means, it's just essentially, how's it going? How's the transformation going? How's the closing of a chapter going? How is the letting go of a certain old habit or old way of thinking or a way of being or a friendship group or a career or all of that stuff is up for reevaluation when the South Node is in your sign. It's requiring you to let go of things. It's time for you know the saying spring cleaning of your closet? It's time for that whenever the South Node is in your sign, and it is in your sign, baby. So that one, and then two, when this situation happened, right away I was brought to the solar eclipse. Oh my gosh. And as I looked up, 333. So yeah, Libra, I just want to say that there's a solar eclipse happening. Depending on how you look into astrology, either Western astrology or Vedic astrology, right? That slightly changes the things. But ultimately, if you're looking at the Western astrology, the more modern astrology, then Aries is really the sign that's being highlighted. And I'm bringing this up because Aries is your across sign in the chart. And so right now, the North Node is in Aries and you are in the South Node. And so that is kind of the qualities that you want to bring forth right now in your life, the Aries things. The Aries and Libra polarity, you guys, between you and that other sign across from you, whereas Aries is more of a representation of me, the I am, me, right? It's Libra then, the we, us, partnership, community, you know, not even so much community, just the other. Right? Others. So that's kind of what's happening here. So if you're feeling this big push to be more independent or be more selfish, without that connotation of selfish is bad. No, you need to be self-ish. You know, when people are I'm a little hungry-ish, you know, the color's a little reddish, like that. It's not, let's not look at it as a bad thing. It's just like you have to be selfish. I need you to add a little more of you in your life. If you don't do it, then the energies at play are just gonna somehow, they're ingredients, it's a formula. It's gonna push you to actually just revisit that. But that's what I wanna say. We haven't even started. We haven't even started, Libra. Oh my gosh, how are you? And I say, how are you? Not because you have to be in a bad place, but because like there's been a lot of changes, right? There's been a lot of things happening in your life, or at least there's been a lot of opportunities for that. So let's begin. Honestly, in no particular order, because I mean, they just came out like at the same time. So we're going to look at 2 cards, and then we're going to look at the bottom of the deck for further clarity, confirmation, take what resonates, leave the rest. First card I'm showing you is number 29, Awakening Genius. 29, that's an 11. 11 is like the ascension numbers. It's like the pillars. It's like a, I want to say it gives like graduation vibes, but like at a more, if we're looking at like, let's say grades, like in school, it would be like, you know, the elementary, you know, kind of vibe. But there is some form of graduation there, like awakening, like, wow, like stepping into the new school evolution type of thing. And because awakening genius is a throat chakra, it's really about you awakening to your, I guess, authenticity a little bit. It's more like you expressing yourself, being honest, communicating more, listening to like what really inspires you, listening to like what actually matters to you, listening to what is in your head. Like you are awakening to your potential, awakening to like your form of expression, your authentic nature a little more. There's that opportunity for you in April, just saying. But it has to do with expression. So speak more, wear more blue around to help enhance that, because the color of the throat chakra is blue. Listen more, because the throat is not just about communicating, but it's also about listening, right? Because communication is both ways, not just talking like I'm doing right now, but it's also listening, right? Okay, hold that thought. Moving along, number 23 is next, and this is healing the heart. 23, that's a 5. So you've got an 11, you've got a 5, you know, have you been seeing 5s, 11s, you know, just repetitive numbers of that sort. 5 is a number of like collaboration and communication. So take what resonates, leave the rest. This is a heart chakra card. The heart chakra is located in the center of your stomach. It's not stomach, the center of your chest, sorry. And this is your throat. Maybe there is something there about your stomach, I don't know. I'm just going to put that out there for some of you, right? It's a general reading. But healing the heart essentially is, I mean, this is one of the most self-explanatory cards. But yeah, healing the heart, especially with the number 5 here, is like communicating, talking something out. Throat chakra, communicating, talking something out with yourself. You're like coming to terms with something, accepting your something self within your heart. Maybe having more love. Something there's, yeah, of course. So like, I think that you have arrived at some concept of yourself, or maybe awakening to something within yourself, and that awakening or that idea or that realization of something or seeing that something has opened up the floodgates for your heart. And that essentially is a very healing experience, and that healing experience is huge, because when you heal, you alchemize. There's shifts in your body, energetically speaking. It's an alchemical process. And that's why when people change, they're like, oh my gosh, she's changed so much. Did you see her? She's lost weight, or he's lost weight, or you know, he got married, she got married, he had a baby, she had a baby, had a house, they got a career. Like, things change in your life, like, can happen like that. It depends on you, because your life force and your universe, your life depends on you. So it's like, if you want to get going, and the universe is going to be like, right, let's get going. And if you're like, I don't know, the universe is like, right, I don't know, you know, like, you got to make this work too, baby, right? So this is a great opportunity for you to make something work for yourself. There's going to be an opportunity in April for you to speak up, to communicate how you truly feel. Maybe there's a fear. That's a Freudian slip. Maybe there's a fear that you have had that's finally coming forward in April to be seen. And that's allowing you to heal. Hello? Bottom of the deck, interesting. Bottom of your deck is 24. Again, the heart chakra, Libra. Let it go. Let it go, boo. And if in this moment I just had a visual of someone kind of holding back tears, I just want to let you know that like this is 100% a safe space. 100% a safe space. Crying is 100% acceptable. It is completely okay. It's actually a birth given right. And I just got a little bit of a ing sound here. That's confirmation. So if you want to let it out, cry it out, do so here while we finish up the reading. Literally, like just let that energy out. Emotions are energy in motion. Just going to leave that there. 24. 4 and 2 is a 6. So 6, so we talked about the 5. Wow, you have 11, you have 5, you have 6. This is 23, this is 24, right? So there's like a, all of this is going back to your heart. There's big healing for you. Big opportunity in April for you to let something go from the past. Something self-sabotaging. You're like helping yourself. Yeah. Let's wear green this month. I feel like for a big group, green is the color, and for another group, it's purple. I think like the colors of April are green and purple. Initially, I was like, it's so green, it's so green, it's so green. And then I had like an intuitive situation happen, and I was like, purple, because of crystals. The crystals are purple that are going to help. But anyways, I digress. Hello? Let it go, Libra. Let it go. What do I suggest, or what can I suggest for you to do in the month of April to help you let go? Okay. I would like for you to start like writing your dreams, like not your dreams that you have at night, the goals that you want, the dreams that you just aspire to have. Like, you know, you want to own a home. You want to have a husband and children in a home, with a home. I'm seeing that kind of play out. Like someone here wants like a family. Write that down and let's get specific. Like, let's have fun with this rather than be like, oh, like, you know, I want to heal something and I don't know how to move about it. The way to move about it is to transmute the energy. So instead of just being like, mer, 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 we're going to transmute it from mer. Don't screen record that. Everyone do it with me now. No, but seriously, we're going to transmute it. So instead of being like, woe is me, this sucks, I just want to get past this, let's say, hey, we're going to get past this. And the way is that I want this. And keep your eyes on the prize, Libra. Like, you have to keep the eyes on the prize, on you, not on anyone else. And then someone else comes in and what's their idea for this? And what do they think about this? And like, well, maybe it's like, no, you have to have it written down. And I want you to actually post that, whatever you write down that your goals are. I want a home with a husband and 3 kids and a dog and my own car. And I want to have my own business. And I want to have whatever it is that you want to have. And I want to have 6-pack and I want to lose 50 pounds. And I want to gain 50 pounds or whatever it is that you want to do. Write it down for yourself. Put it on a wall that you can see every single day that you wake up first thing in the morning without even thinking. It's not like you brush your teeth and you walk your dog and then later you're like upset because you stubbed your toe and then you see it. No. First thing in the morning, this is what I highly recommend for you. I'm not even like telling you to watch my channel and videos right now. I'm telling you like what I really think you should do, Libra, because I want to help. Do that for yourself, please. Just start to shift it, especially because you're an air sign, so reading it, okay? Start to shift that mentality, that programming. That's what I'm going to say. Other than that, of course, take a look at the channel. Check it out. See what calls your attention. Maybe you want like a dance class or a dance cardio class or a follow along. Build that confidence, learn some routines, or you want to like strengthen your booty or your arms or your core, your legs, whatever the case. Maybe you want to ground and you're not really into meditation, but you are into stretching. Look into intuitive stretch. And if you're into that, maybe check out the actual full channel and website that there is on YouTube. All of that information is in the description box below. If you want a personal reading with me, that's also in the description box below. But if you have stayed all the way to this point, thank you so much. I love you. Happy transformation. Please give this a like because it tells me that you do, and I'll just make it more. Also, maybe consider sending this to someone that you think may resonate with this. And last but not least, the person who won the free reading for this month is, drumroll please, from the Philippines, Joan Carmela Casquejo. Woo, woo, woo. Ew, ew, ew. My dog is like, I have a dog over there and she's like, shh, I'm trying to sleep. All right. Joan Carmela Casquejo from Philippines. Hello, my friend. How are you? Thank you so much for stopping by and showing love. Welcome to the community. All right, so let's see what we have in store for Joan Carmela Casquejo. Joan Carmela. JC, Joan Carmela. But you're like JCC. Whoa, interesting. Ooh, I'm getting a lot of water by you, I know, but you're Philippine, so you're by water. I see a lot of blue, I don't know why. I see a lot of blue. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and see. Highest vibrational messages for my friend Joan Carmela Casquejo. Highest vibrational messages for Joan Carmela Casquejo from Philippines. Thank you so much, Spirit. Thank you for these messages, Spirit. All right, Joan. Hi, Joan. Thank you so much for your support, your encouragement, and welcome to the community. Whoa. Wow. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay. Any other messages that would like to come out? Oh my gosh. This is so unique. This is so interesting. So I'm going to be real with you because I wasn't going to be any other way, but this was really interesting, Joan, because I actually had some technical difficulties and I had to restart everything. And though I did that and decided to restart your reading for the purposes of just restarting everything clean, I reshuffled, right? And so now this is like a new spread, but it's not. These are the same cards that came out before, and I'm just like a little shooketh. Wow. You know, like even though I practice Oracle, it's still very divine. You know, it's very mystical still to me. So I am humbled and grateful to our ancestors of love and light and to Spirit to be with us here to offer these beautiful messages. So, all right, Joan, are you ready? Okay. So let's go ahead and read to you in the order that they came out. But the first card that comes out for you is number 34. And this is opening to discovery. Take what resonates, leave the rest. Opening to discovery is a throat chakra card. This is number 34. 3 and 4 is a 7. Oh, interesting. 7 is like a higher learning energy. So like there's opportunities to grow in your consciousness, so to speak. And, you know, yeah, those experiences can be pleasant, but they can also be maybe unpleasant. Whatever it is. Oh, and I just saw 222 on the screen. But whatever, and 444 is the time right now when I'm filming this. What is happening? Hello, Joan. All right, so I hope that this serves you. Okay, I trust it does. 7 is a number of higher learning, and that can come in many ways. But the goal of it is for you to serve its purpose is to have you break through, to see a new perspective, to shift into a more expanded version of yourself through love, through understanding, right? Through compassion. And that's the number 7. And it'll do that in a way that will serve you. So it's either going to be a pleasant experience or an unpleasant experience, but it's going to serve you. Opening to discovery, though, is a throat chakra card. I love that for you because the throat chakra, it represents communication. How you come out and express yourself. Are you as authentic as you mean to be? Or are you not? Are you fully expressing yourself to like the fullest honest degree? What the words that you're saying, are they really reflective of what you feel? How are you communicating, and how are you showing up in your communication? Are you also listening to others well instead of just speaking? And now, since we're on that topic, do you actually ever really listen to yourself? And do you really know what you're telling yourself and what you're talking to yourself? Because when you talk to yourself and talk to yourself and talk to yourself and talk to yourself, where do you think that's going? Who's listening to that? Right? You. So in essence, it's kind of saying like, you know, are you listening to yourself? And if you are, what are you picking up? Right? The throat chakra card with this specific message, opening to discovery, already off the bat, I can see that like you are almost, I kind of want to say, Joan, that there's like an inner world, because there's an inner universe, right? Universe, innerverse. There's an inner world in all of us. But specifically for you, Joan, I'm speaking to you. Your innerverse, I feel like there's an opportunity for you in April to get better in touch with your innerverse through communication, through listening specifically about yourself, the inner self, the most authentic inner self of you. And that happens in quiet moments, because think about it, communication, the throat chakra is opening up to discovery. And if you're talking about listening to yourself, what do you need? You need time with yourself to be able to listen to yourself and to communicate with yourself, right? So opening up to discovery is kind of like you opening yourself up to this new aspect of yourself, this newness of you in the way that you express yourself, communicate with yourself, communicate to others, how you're maybe considering your thoughts and considering your desires and your wants and your likes and your, those kinds of things. Okay, we'll pause there. Moving forward, you have number 6. It is what it is. And this is a root chakra card. The root is about your basic needs, your primal instincts, and like your survival, right? Like, are you meeting your basic needs? Do you have shelter? Do you have food? Are you secure and safe? Do you have clothes on your back? Are you healthy? That kind of thing. But with number 6 here, 6 being more of like an introverted card, I want to call it like a hermit kind of energy. And it is what it is kind of like an introspective moment. So you have the throat communication and the introspective moment. It's almost like, I don't know if in April there's going to be an opportunity to question your basic needs or question like your sense of security somehow. And you're going to have the opportunity to just accept what is, either from something in your childhood or regarding your basic needs or your sense of security overall in yourself. It's almost like you're opening up a new way of seeing your sense of security. You're kind of accepting what things were and opening up to something new in the sense, in the realm of you taking care of yourself, you being more independent, you being more like, it's just, I sense that really strongly for you, Joan. Take what resonates, leave the rest. Of course, I could be wrong, but this is what I'm picking up, okay? Yeah, interesting. And then this is a 7 card and this is a 6 card. So it's like 7 and 6. There's something about that energy that I just want to tell you, like maybe in this month, because astrologically speaking, I will share with you, Joan, the first 2 weeks of April are kind of giving like, don't launch anything, don't promote anything, don't do anything crazy, don't, it's not a moment to sign big contracts. It's like nothing like that. The first 2 weeks of April are very much like a little low key. Keep it nice and steady. There's a lot of momentum, a lot of energy around. So the best thing you can do is just to try to just walk steady. And the fact that this is like a 6 card, which is a hermit card, and this is like a communication card inwardly, it's kind of like spend some more time inwardly, spend some more time introspecting, spend some more time thinking and questioning and talking to yourself and listening to yourself and with yourself. Bottom of the deck here for you, Joan, is Great and Fool, number 4. Oh my God. This card was out for you also. It was just wild. And the fact that this is the bottom of the deck is suggesting that like overall, this month in April, there's going to be this opportunity, like I told you, to go inward and to just accept something from your past or accept something for how it is right now in your life regarding, again, your basic needs or your like sense of security, and closing a door, closing a chapter, that kind of thing. And at the same time, opening yourself to something new, a new chapter, something you've never really done before, but you're just ready for, because you're just like, this has to completely just end. And now I have no other choice. I'm just gonna, or maybe you do have a choice and you just want that really badly, the new. But that, all of that's happening in April is contributing to you finally feeling really comfortable and secure and safe and fulfilled and happy and Fool, because the card that came out at the bottom is Great and Fool in the realm of root, which is basic security needs. That's beautiful. 4 is also the number of foundation, putting things in at a foundational level, putting the woodwork of the house, drawing the blueprint, that sort of energy. And you have that in Great and Fool. So it's like you're starting to put the blueprint on you independently, maybe arriving at something for you. Yeah. Wow. All right. Well, I hope that this serves you, Joan. If you'd like an extension of this, or if you want to work with me personally, of course you can. You can send me an email at FitnessMysticHQ@gmail.com, or you can just check the description box below. But I would really recommend for you, honestly, not because of anything, but for real, in addition to what I shared to, the Libra, like what you could do is like create, right, the goals, especially for you, because you're doing that now with your sense of security, your basic needs and like creating that. I really think that you would benefit from an intuitive stretch class. I created that class during the pandemic for my clients online and in New York and all that. And it's basically a 45-minute meditation in motion. It's kind of like a workshop as well. And I host it only on Patreon. And it's $5 a month if that interests you. Otherwise, you can also just check it out as a short intuitive stretch on its own channel. And again, you can check that in the description box below. Other than that, thank you so much for your time, Joan. Thank you for your support. Welcome to the community. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.